So the excitement from the Marlins today that they won an opening day on a walk-off fashion for the first time in franchise history. That franchise has been around for 33 years, okay? 33 seasons in Marlins existence. And the Miami Heat comes in and goes, "What about us? Move over, Marlins. We are still the best team in Miami." Anyway, all kidding aside, the Heat also won tonight. And not to say, I don't want it to foreshadow the Marlins, what the Marlins did today. I'm just saying the Heat also won the game today against the Atlanta Hawks, a division rival. So they tied the regular season series 2-2. And more importantly, staying ahead, I guess, in the play-in, we're still in 10th, regardless what the Bulls do tonight. But yeah, the Heat win this game 122-112 over the Atlanta Hawks. It starts off pretty bad. Actually, we were down by as many as 14 points. And remember how I was complaining that the Heat, when they're down that much, they don't make the effort to make that kind of comeback? I may finally be eating my words, because they did make this comeback, and they did actually finish the game off. And albeit they were going to blow it again, but this time they didn't do that, as the Heat played substantial basketball. There was 2 technical fouls against the Hawks, and nothing crazy. They're just defensive 3 seconds, both of which Bam makes those 2 free throws and converts them both. So nothing much to say about that one. The Heat shooting field goal percentage is 53.7. That's the overall shooting percentage of this game, with Atlanta with 51.8. So very close. This shooting was very close. And I think with the way how the team's been playing with the shooting, I'll say this. Wouldn't you know, both teams have 18 3-pointers made. Both teams with 18 3-pointers, which is Miami, 18 for 33. Atlanta, they attempted more 3-pointers than the Heat did with 41. So that's 43.9% 3-point percentage for the Hawks, 54.5 for the Heat. The difference maker, what I believe, okay, because the rebound, we only out-rebound the Hawks by 1. That's 37-36. Came down to a couple of key features. Actually not even that. One key feature: free throws. There you go. Free throws is why we won this game. Because think about this: if it wasn't for the free throws, this game probably would have gone to overtime. We probably would have had a different conversation. Think about it: 44-82 Heat, 43-83 Hawks, 18 3-pointers made, and free throws 16 for 20 for the Miami Heat, and the Hawks with just 8 for 11. We shot 80%. They only shot 11 free throws, and they missed 3. That's 72.7%. So there is a big difference maker. And then, those come from fouls, the undisciplined from the Atlanta Hawks, and the 2 technical fouls, really just defensive 3 seconds. But it was a close game. It was a close phenomenon shooting, and it came down to defensive transition threes and the playmaking. And the Miami Heat definitely did well. So we could go over the box score: 15 points for Okongwu with 1 for 4 in 3-pointers, 6 for 12 in field goals, 2 for 2 free throws with 7 rebounds, 2 steals. Zachary Ricochet, if that's how you say it. Risacher, I think that's how you say it. He's actually the first overall pick of the 2024 draft. He's the first overall pick of this past season's draft. This 15th pick for the Miami Heat was Kel'el Ware. But he shot 5 points. He only got 5 points in this game with a 3, 1 more in the paint with 4 assists. Trae Young, that's what I was worried about. Trae Young, 29 points for him, 6 for 12 in three-pointers, and few of them came from half court. Not really in half court, but like a little bit beyond that. You're still on the logo, but you're taking massively long three-pointers, and he was able to convert those. That's a Trae Young that I was kind of worried about. 6 for 12 in three-pointers, dude. My God. 10 for 21 in field goals, 3 for 3 in free throws. Plus the N1 with 2 rebounds, 12 assists, and 2 steals. He has a double-double. Krejci, if that's how you say it, with 14 points, with 4 for 6 in three-pointers, 1 more to paint, with 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. And Dyson Daniels with 9 points, with a 3, 4 for 10 in field goals, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Off the bench, Caris LeVert, of course, with 17 points, with 2 for 6 in three-pointers, 6 for 12 in field goals, 3 for 4 in free throws, with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. And Terrence Mann with 14 points, with 2 three-pointers, 6 for 8 in field goals, with 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 2 steals. For the Miami Heat, 16 points for Andrew Wiggins. Not bad for him. 2 for 6 in three-pointers, 6 for 15 in field goals, 2 for 2 free throws with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Bam Adebayo, another double-double night for him. 12 points for him. Playing some aggression leadership that he likes to have. And I don't think he played bad. I don't think he played that bad. He has a three-pointer, 4 for 9 field goals, 3 for 4 in free throws, with 10 rebounds. All of them were defensive rebounds. 4 assists and 3 steals. So not bad from Bam. Kel'el Ware, 7 points. 2 more points than the first overall pick. He also has 3 for 7, including that really nice putback dunk. My God. 1 for 2 in free throws with 12 rebounds and a block. I would say he has a double-double, but he has 7 points. That's unfortunate. Tyler Hero exploded once again. 36 points he has made tonight. 4 for 6. 4 for 6 in three-point shooting. 13 for 17 in field goals, 6 for 7 in free throws, with 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. And Alec Burks playing good basketball once more with 11 points, all of which field goals were three-pointers, 2 for 3 in free throws, though, with 1 rebound, 2 assists. And off the bench, our bench definitely played amazing. Haywood Highsmith, 11 points for him, with 3 for 5 in three-pointers. It's just astonishing. 1 more to paint, with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, with a plus 10. Crazy. Kyle Anderson, how about Kyle Anderson, dude? Kyle Anderson, with his shooting, and his consistent shooting, and his efforts to try to get the basketball is really good. Kyle Anderson off the bench has 10 points, 4 for 5 in field goals, 2 for 2 in free throws, with 2 rebounds, 4 assists. I don't think he had a bad game. This is 18 minutes played. He has a plus 7. And this is a player the Heat really need to consider re-signing for a few years. Davion Mitchell with 16 points, 4 for 5 in three-pointers. He consistently shoots well against the Atlanta Hawks. 6 for 12 in field goals with 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Amazing player that Mitchell has become for the Miami Heat. Have to consider re-signing Mitchell. You have to consider it. So, it starts off slow for the Miami Heat. It starts off slow. Ristiker with the layup to tie it up. We killed Kizban with the jumper to start off. And the Hawks would take control since the Bam Adebayo shot to make it 15-2 from the Trae Young run. Krejci with the three-pointer. Tyler Hero makes one of many threes. Alec Burks did get a 3-point foul, but he ends up missing the second shot and makes the first one and the last one. But in the end, the Hawks, the Hawks with a 32-22 lead going into the second quarter. So very slow start for the Miami Heat. This is where 14 points came into play for the Miami Heat, right? Which I think it was, as far as I remember, it was like early on, which was 18-4. If my math is correct, 18-4, that's 14 points. 18-4 is 14 points, and that's just the beginning. That was that Trae Young three-pointer to make it 18-4. That is the Heat's largest deficit. So we were outscored 32-22. Second quarter, the Heat came out with a purpose. They outscored the Hawks 38-23. The Heat came out shooting. There was one of two technical fouls with the defensive 3 seconds. Bam makes both of them. Bam makes that three-pointer. We'd be down by 3 with the Mitchell 3. Hawks would try to stay ahead. They would stay ahead as much as they possibly can with Krejci, Mann, Trae Young. There's another technical foul. We established that. Andrew Wiggins with a three-pointer to tie it up. They would recapture the lead with Okongwu and a Bam about a layup. Krejci makes that three-pointer. The Hawks tries to keep that lead ahead, and they went on a run. They went on a 8-0 run. If my math's correct, yeah, I think so, or 10-0. Speaking of which, the Heat called timeouts. Then they would get that run back. Pretty soon, they tied up again, 55-55 with Mitchell. Haywood Highsmith makes that three-pointer before that. And finally, Andrew Wiggins makes that shot in after Tyler Hero missing that jumper. He gets an offensive rebound and he puts it up himself. And the Heat recapture the lead for the second time in the game. First lead since the start of the game, which was 2-0 for Bam with a ball shot. And the Heat, with the turnover, Trae Young actually lost the ball. Tyler Hero stole it, and Tyler Hero slams dunk it. And that would be a halftime score, 60-55, 38-23 second quarter score. Complete total dominance from the second quarter for the Miami Heat. Awesome. Third quarter, the Heat came out exploding with fire, with no pun intended. Tyler Hero with some crazy shots. Great shots, though. Alec Burks with the three-pointer that he's making. I mean, Alec Burks is consistently shooting a three-pointer. And they kept making the Hawks pay. Andrew Wiggins with the step-back miss. And Kel'el Ware with that amazing put-back dunk. That was crazy. It's an amazingly good three. And Tyler Hero makes it 79-58 Miami Heat. That's our largest lead. That's 21 points ahead. 79-58 over the Atlanta Hawks. Okongwu with the drive and dunk. Keeps the Heat ahead. 81-60 with the few free throws. Amazing. The Heat were able to stay ahead for pretty much the majority of the game. But the Hawks would not give up those. They would pursue that comeback that the Heat were just so horrible to keep that maintained. LeVert makes a three-pointer, which would then make it a 86-73 game. But the third quarter score will wind up being 93-80, which was then result of Haywood Highsmith three-pointer made to keep the Heat ahead. Fourth quarter, challenge. Big challenge for the Miami Heat. And this is where Trae Young just monster shooting from him. And I'm talking like beyond the half court. But Tyler Hero, also crazy on his own. And Tyler Hero definitely put the team on his back. Starts off with the shot in after Terrence Mann three-pointer. Trae Young with another three-pointer of his own. Tyler goes in for the and one. He was able to put that in. And, the Heat, we're up by 8 at this point. And then at this point, you're up by 12. because another 3-pointer made by Haywood Highsmith. Haywood it's really helping the Heat stay ahead. Terrence Mann, Tyler Hero with another layup in, which was a driving layup too. Tyler Hero with the Kongwu now with a 3-pointer. The Hawks trying to make this comeback, but Haywood says no. Trae Young, 30-foot pull-up shot. And he would do that again. Terrence Mann with the dunk. Trae Young, 29-footer. And all of a sudden, the Heat are up by 5. 114-109. Then Tyler Hero with an insane 3-pointer he has made. That's a big one. Big 3-pointer made by Tyler to make it 117-109. Trae Young with another 29-foot 3-pointer. This time he missed it, and Andrew Wiggins would get that rebound. Hero lost the ball. LeVert was able to steal that one. But then Trae Young lost it out of bounds. And Andrew Wiggins capitalized on that turnover as he would make that pull-up shot to make it 119-109. LeVert would make that 3-pointer. And there was a personal foul made. He called timeout. And Mitchell slams the door against the Hawks. And that is a dagger against the Hawks. He makes that 3-pointer to end the game 122-112. Pepas was playing, and the Heat win their 3rd straight game after losing 10 straight. Always good to talk about winning, right? You know. I will look at the standings before I wrap it up. The Heat are now still at 10th place. Let's see what the Bulls did today. Not that it's going to change anything because of the tiebreaker. Yeah, the Bulls make that comeback against the Lakers. That's pretty nice from them. 119-117 win over the Lakers. Chicago Bulls. Orlando has actually lost tonight against the Mavericks. Extremely shorthanded Mavericks team. Actually, did AD? I don't know. Banchero with 35 points. So Orlando is sitting at 8th place. Still sitting at 8th place. So they probably be like, Orlando's probably thinking, thank goodness the Hawks lost. Because in the event that the Hawks would win, they would be a game ahead against the Magic at 7th. But Orlando's mindset is like, we still have a chance to go up to 7th. Because ain't no way we're gonna make the playoffs. We got to fight our way out of the play-in. So, but we'll see what happens, man. Anyway, there you go. That's Couture for this one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions of this one. If you like, excuse me, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content because Miami TVG is back. And when he does, he'll be right there with the entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG sign off, folks. Good night, everybody.